When you hear about Joseph in the Bible, by the way, what comes into your mind is a very big question. And I know a number of times people think about Joseph. Yes, you know, he was eaten by his brother. Yes, you know, he conquered the, issues of intimacy with Potiphar's wife. Yes, many things to talk about Joseph in the Bible. And of course, a very good part of him, and also some other time that is not very good on the other side. But for me, it's actually the issue of Christian suffering. Because the man actually suffered. In fact, I would say before he came where he was, to become who he was, like a prime minister in the land of Egypt, the man suffered. And the intention was his brothers hated him, actually, because he was a dreamer. In fact, the Bible is very clear. If I read for you in just one or two verses from Genesis 37 and verse 3, the Bible says, "Now Israel, who was actually in Jacob, loved Joseph more than any of his sons, because he had been born to him in our old age, and he made an ornament robe for him. When his brothers saw that their father loved him more than any of them, they hated him, and they could not speak a kind word to Joseph." That means he was actually hated, and there's nothing as bad as where we have siblings not loving each other. And that's the kind of suffering that actually Joseph went through. That his own brothers, because of his dream, they hated him. In fact, one time also he came and told the parents about his dreams, and also they were not happy about it. And I normally wonder, where is the room of pain in the life of a believer? Where is the room for trials and temptation in the life of a believer? And I see from this story, I would say, number one, is actually suffering. They create in us a situation of trusting God more. I believe Joseph trusted God. He knew God. And that was able to lift him up all the way to become a prime minister. And so in our situation of trials and temptation, we need actually to trust God. That yes, I have this cancer. I have this diabetes. I have this hypertension. My business is not working. My marriage is really in storms. But I will trust God more and believe that actually I will come out of this. But then also, secondly, another thing we learn about Christian suffering is actually the sovereignty of God. That God is sovereign. He is powerful. And so we believe that, yes, I could be going through this kind of calamity and this problem, but because God is powerful, He is able, He has unlimited power, I will actually be able to come out of it. So we learn about the majesty of God and the power of God actually when we are down, even in suffering. But also it's important for us to realize that the Bible says that through suffering, we are able actually to become better Christians for tomorrow. We are able to develop ourselves some spiritual muscles actually to conquer issues in our lives. And so I would say a number of times we hate suffering. None of us want to suffer. But let me encourage you. I might not know exactly what you are going through at the moment. But actually you can say, the situation I'm in right now, I'll trust God that I'll actually emerge as a winner. Why? The Bible says battles are many. But thank God He says that all battles belongs to the Lord. And so in your situation right now, maybe your struggle right now is finances. Maybe relationship that is so painful. And you are wondering, Lord, why did I have to struggle? I am a preacher. I am a believer. I worship. I tithe. I give offering. But Lord, why am I suffering? It will create in you some situation of trusting God more and also to see the sovereignty of God. So hold on there. Your trial won't kill you. The Lord bless you.